What's going on, y'all? It's your boy NLB. Most definitely tap in with me. I want y'all to tell me something slick so I can slide and say it real slow so I ain't got to say it no more. Y'all know the business. Y'all better tap in. Hey, check this out. I want to try to touch on this little story about when I was locked down and I was talking to a woman outside of prison that was trying to hold me down. Let me tell y'all how this shit go. When you in prison, you know, we be on social media and shit, then you meet women and shit on social media. And what you do is you meet women on social media and you might find a woman that's attracted to you that might like you for real and might want to try to build with you and shit while you in that bitch. So a lot of times you get them and they help you stack your bread and they hold your money for you, keep your cars from getting locked up and shit like that. You losing, or you know what I'm saying? They help you put canteen on you, or you get will help you get canteen and you know doing stuff like that. It's just always by your side. You know what I'm saying? So back in 2018, about 2018, I was talking to this little chick, man. She way from Virginia. And man, this little chick was chopping it up real good to the point where we was sending each other money and she was putting money up for me, different shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now be mindful, I got 8 years to do on a 15-year sentence. So this chick tried to come in my life while I'm in my sentence, doing my sentence, and wanted to try to hold me down, which she was holding me down. And you know what I'm saying? We had actually built it through the phone. We was building through the phone. And we was talking about stuff that, you know what I'm saying, like how I'm gonna get out and we gonna build and do stuff and move me out of Jackson and go to Virginia and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So boom, you know, I used to ask the chick, you know, one night I was laying on my rack and we was on the phone and I was like, baby, send me some pictures. She like, see some pictures of what? And she laughed, he. I'm like, shit, I want to see some pictures of you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no pictures of you for real on my phone. So she go to send me some pictures, but all the pictures up close like this. You feel me? So I'm trying to figure out why all the pictures so close. Like it ain't showing up but like shoulders and on and the face. The pictures like this of just up here in the upper area. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't thinking nothing of it. I'm like, damn, why she keep doing it? I'm like, why you don't never send me no full body picture? She'll send me a picture of her leg or her feet or some shit. So when I'm seeing her feet, I'm like, damn, so she ain't big or no shit like that. So shit, boom. Months and months and about a year go by, 2, 3 years go by, she's still by my side. She's still holding me down. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to other women and while I'm incarcerated, I got, you know what I'm saying, I got other women that I'm talking to on the line and you know what I'm saying, trying to get to know them as well. So because simple fact, I ain't know if to take her serious, but she showing all the right signs like she wanna be in a nigga corner. So what it was I was allowing her to be in my corner, but she was hiding something from me and she was hiding herself from me. And I couldn't respect it. So now, boom, I go down to East Meridian. I make it to East Meridian. I go down there and I'm up in they dress me out, put me on the zone, and she give me an ID card. I get to the back of the zone and I call her because I'm trying to get me a horn. So what I did was I called her to give me a horn. She sent the bread right then. Boom. I give me a horn and shit so I can get it cut on and all that shit. They let me use the phone so I can get the phone cut on all that shit. And you know, boom, I'm talking to her. So we chopping it up. And like I said, that night I was asking her to send me pictures so that will really put it on my mind. I'm like, damn, I asked you to send me some pictures and you sent me all the pictures you sent me was upper body pictures like head and shoulders. So shit. I'm like, damn, she must be hiding something. So boom, it's coming close to me to get out. It's coming close to me to get out. So I wind up getting out She wound up getting an Airbnb and a rental car for 5 days. And when I seen her, she hopped out the car. When I seen her, she was big as a house. And I'm like, damn, this what I signed up for? So I'm like in my mind, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna tell this girl this ain't that. I don't want to do this anymore. And you know what I'm saying? I don't want to upset the girl or shit like that. But I wound up upsetting the girl because I told her the truth. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, what am I supposed to do now? Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit crazy. So I go to chilling with my family, introduce her to my mom and them and all that shit. Everybody, hey, woo, woo, woo. So we kicking it, and all of a sudden she hit me with the, well, she got me by myself. She hit me with the, it's time for us to go, woo, woo, this and that. And it's time for us to go to Virginia. We gotta go up there, so you need to just go and tell your people them goodbye and all this. I'm like, whoa, baby, I just got out of prison. You gotta let me get around my son. The shit, I got my son out here by himself. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, be around him for a minute. You trying to rush me to move off and all this other shit, baby. I don't think we can do this. I'm already saying this because you big as a house and you ain't told me this. You feel me? You been hiding this from me for the longest. And you know what I'm saying? I've been talking to you, what, 2, 3 years in this motherfucker. So I'm already feeling like, damn, you didn't beat me from my head or whatever. Like, damn, okay, cool. So shit, I'm like, man, look, man, you do what you want to do. I'm straight on that, bro. You go back home or whatever you finna do. I'm straight on that. And she get mad and she, you know what I'm saying, crying and shit like that. You know, so I'm trying to talk to the girl like, man, it's all good, man. I ain't trying to hurt your feelings and no shit like that. I'm just telling you I got other shit going on down here right now. I'm trying to get my feet wet and get back familiar with my child. And let him get to know his daddy for real. She don't give a fuck about that. She's just ready for me to go with her and all of those shit. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't freaky enough for me. None of those shit. She ain't want to eat. She ain't want to give me no head. None of those shit. She just was just in the way. You know what I'm saying? For real, just trying to control some shit. And I'm like, no, you ain't gonna control me. This ain't that. You know what I'm saying? So boom. I just went on and told her, like, baby, you got to go. I can't do nothing with you. We can't do nothing. We might as well break up and this what it is. Go and clear the smoke up. Because I can't do nothing with you. Hell, you bigger than me and my babies. I can't do nothing with you. So, you should have told me that you was big as a motherfucking house. So I can have a better understanding and I would have handled you better. And we would have, you know what I'm saying, deal with the situation more better. You know what I'm saying? So, we wound up stopped talking. Like I guess she blocked me, and I ain't found her on social media or none of this shit. I ain't seen her. So I'm saying that to say, be mindful what you get yourself into when you talk to somebody in prison, or if you in prison and you talk to somebody on the outside, and the conversation sound good, but it ain't really what you looking for as far as how the person look to you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Be careful how you fall in love with people. Be careful how you play with people's hearts and they feelings and shit, man, because that shit, it bothered her, and I hate that it bothered her, too, because simple fact, all you had to do was tell me the truth. I'm an understandable guy, you know what I'm saying? You could have kept it a buck, man, I'm big as hell. I don't want to send nobody pictures of me. I'm big as a house. If you had said that, baby, I probably would have told you to send me the pictures. Let me see what you look like. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what you look like regardless. I'm in prison. I want to see what you look like. I want to damn near see you naked sometimes. I want to goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I want to have phone sex and some more shit while we in the motherfucker. Like keeping a buck with you, you know what I'm saying? All that shit was cool over the phone, but then when I seen you, everything went away. I looked at her ass, and her ass wasn't even soothing. And I'm like, damn, this ain't my field. I got to move around. Like, I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't even play with her feelings like that. I just had to go on here and just let her know, like, baby, this ain't, we can't do nothing like that. It's over with. You feel me? And she was like, well, that's fucked up. This and that. And all this old shit and trying to go back and forth with me and kick off arguments and shit. I ain't trying to argue with you, baby. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. We ain't got to do all this. You know what I'm saying? I still fuck with you. You still cool people. And I just want you to know that. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't trying to hear that. But don't be fall. You can't don't fall in love from prison, man. It worked out for some people, but or most people it don't. Cause a lot of time they get out of prison, and a lot of time that shit be jail talk. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be trying to have somebody by their side while they in that motherfucker. They don't give a fuck how big or small they is. Motherfucker just got somebody they can actually talk to and help them out for real. And then we get out of prison and we go the opposite direction. That shit ain't cool because that girl ain't have to be there by your side, and now she feeling like you play when you really done played with this girl heart or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Her feelings and all this shit. So now she in her feelings, and we mad at her because she don't know how to take that because first she wasn't expecting it. Now we done brought this upon ourselves. Now look where we at. And I got to deal with this shit. And I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Me and her could have went far or whatever, but from the conversation we could have went far. You know what I'm saying? We was in love from the conversation, but in real life, when reality kicked in, when I seen her, that love was lost because of the fact I feel like she was lying to me about something. She didn't want to tell me the truth about certain things, and she didn't want to let me see her full body. Like, it was little shit you was just trying to keep from me. And then when I finally seen her, she knew I ain't had no choice but to see her body, and she knew I ain't like her with her fucking ass when I seen her body. When I seen how she was looking, nah, baby. Well, I ain't in prison no more, baby. I got to move on. I got to go get me somebody that I would rather see myself with. You know what I'm saying? Not saying there's nothing wrong with big girls, but at the same time, you should have told me you was heavy sis, so I know that, and I would have chose and played my card different. You feel me? But you ain't want to tell me that. You kept it a secret and you did what you wanted to do. So I couldn't do nothing but let you go. That's all I could do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you played too, so you just keep it a buck and be mindful of who you talking to, and get to know a person for real before you get to trying to lock them in and bring around your family and shit like that. But like I said, a lot of this shit be jail talk and niggas be having different motives for things. But you know what I'm saying? But if we get to understand and say, look, baby, we just gonna be fucking around. We're gonna make some money together in this motherfucker. That's what it is. Woo woo. We can say that, we can do that. That's fine. We can do that. I'm all for that. But once it go to something else, it be some more shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be honest with ourselves. Like, damn, you sure this who you want to be with? Cause when you get out, there's gonna be so many different distractions and shit like that. There's gonna be so many other women that catch your attention. There's gonna be so many other women that are gonna try to holler at you and gonna try to handle you better than the person you're dealing with, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the song. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know that song, another man's treasure is another man's treasure. Y'all know the song. Shit, you know. But shit, hell yeah, bro, she fooled the shit out of me. When I seen that body, I said, that's a naughty. No, Lord, I can't do nothing with that. We can't do nothing with it. I ain't gonna do nothing with it. So what we gonna do here, let her go. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I ain't gonna play with myself like that. You know what I'm saying? But she was making sure I was straight out. That motherfucker spent $1,500 on me when I was in the field. When we was down there in Tuckweiser, man. My phone was $1,500. She sent me $1,500 off the meathead. Like, right then, like, wasn't no problem, no question, nothing asked like that, none of that. She was there for a nigga, but in reality, to me, you played. Like, man, you could have kept it real, you know what I'm saying? And I would have just made it as a friendly level, and we could have made money together, shit like that. But you know, it is what it is, man. I was just thinking about this shit when I was in prison, man. That shit, that was crazy, and it's still going on today in that motherfucker. So I'm just saying that to say y'all make righteous decisions and better decisions on how y'all deal with people and play with people's hearts. Just saying, y'all tap in with your boy Nut. I want y'all to tell me something slick so I can slide and say a real soap so I ain't got to say it no more. Y'all already know the business. Y'all tap into these prison stories. Y'all better get to it. We all up. We up next. Who up next? Get to it.